between the success that you've had, John, what do you think is really the traits to being a successful entrepreneur, inventor? Because really, when we come up with an idea, John, we're almost like we're starting a business. You have your due diligence, you have your research, you have the steps to bring it to a point. You need a plan, right? So it's a business plan. So when you come up with an idea, even if it's from scratch, it's a business. So what do you think is common traits from between your success and others that you can help us with keeping our ideas moving forward?
There's a great book. I said I was going to mention some books. There's a great book called The Pixar Way. In the Pixar company, they had a ban on whiteboards. You were not allowed to have a whiteboard in your office or anywhere else. Their whole thing was fail quickly, and so all of the pictures that you see. I mean, they threw out Toy Story 2. They tested it. It tested horribly. They threw it out and they started over. They failed quickly and they started over. Their story is all about not only hard work, but turning something in. One of the big mistakes that people I work with have worked with in the past, I see them making, because I used to make the same mistake, is that they research themselves to death, right? Because if you just keep getting, there's so much research out there now, it's so easy to get to. If you just keep researching, then you don't have to turn it in. You don't have to turn it in because you're not done yet, right? So you just keep, it happens with people writing novels as well. They say, oh, I'm just going to research this character, you know, and then, but if you never turn anything in, and if you don't get that practice, that muscle, then you probably will never make it. So the commonality that I see in a lot of these people that I've interviewed, and listen, I worked for, you know, CBS News for 8 years. I worked for CBS Sports and NBC Sports and the Olympics for 12 years. And so I've interviewed everybody from Franz Klammer to Lance Armstrong and Jimmy Connors and everybody in between, right? There is a sameness to all of these people, because at a certain level, your physical ability is right about the same. When you get to be a world-class anything, whether it's a downhill skier or I guess even you're an inventor, right? Or you're a billionaire. The smarts and the level of expertise are usually right about the same, at the same place, the same level. But the people who win are the ones who risk. And they're also the ones who can see their future. There's a great scripture in the Bible that says, God calls forth those things that be not as though they were. You know, Abraham didn't see himself at all as the father of many nations, of all nations. God saw him as that. And if you can see yourself, you can see the end of where your ideas are going. You can visualize that, then you'll get there. But people like Denzel Washington, one of my favorite interviews, even Telly Savalas, Sting, you know, Peter Gabriel and Eric Clapton, Billy Joel, you know, to mention somebody from Long Island, and John McEnroe. These guys will all tell you that it's hard work. It's just so much hard work. It's just a withering amount of hard work. Even to this time, I mean, I'm going to be 70 years old in July, and I still turn in 36 hours of radio a week and do 20 concerts a year. And now we're working on actually teaching courses and things, because it's that if you keep turning things in, you learn more about it.